Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2021 and Hammer Time with West Ham United. Today we take on Arsenal in the second leg of our Carabao Cup semi-final. We've taken a 1-0 lead to the Emirates after Arsenal's poor display at London Stadium. Hopefully we can come away with this with our lead intact, or at least, get into a draw to get some penalties, and we could be on our way to a cup final. Who knows? Before we start, I haven't been uploading for a few days. It's been one of those weeks. So firstly, my PlayStation account got hacked. I sat down to record a Batman video for my second channel. We're playing Batman, the Telltale series over there. When I signed into my PlayStation and wasn't working. And someone had changed the email that I used to log in. Someone had hacked into my PlayStation account and bought Cyberpunk of all games as well. A game that looks like arse on PlayStation, so much so that PlayStation and Sony are offering refunds for it, and they've taken it completely off the library. Someone was really desperate to play that game, but thankfully I got it back after a lot of time trying to contact PlayStation. It took quite a while to do so, and I've been refunded. So that's all sorted, and work's just been insane this week. Multiple positive COVID tests at work, so things have been, really bare bones at work, so it's kind of meant that people have had to be doing a little bit more. So I've barely had time to record this week. Luckily, I have a day off tomorrow, so we're going to record this Friday night, and I might put this up on Saturday. We'll wait and see. I need to get back into regular videos again, but it's Christmas week next week as well. I'm not sure what to do. But I guess for now, we're just going to upload when we can over the next couple of weeks, because of course it's Christmas Day, Friday, a week today as recording this. So, well, I guess we'll just wing it for a couple of weeks and then we'll be back to a normal schedule in the new year. That's the way I think I'm going to play it anyway. Arsenal versus West Ham today, second leg. Let's see if we can get a final. Now, as predicted, we didn't get many results off camera. If you saw the run of fixtures that we had, we faced Chelsea, Liverpool, Leeds United, Man United in the FA Cup, and as you can see here, Tottenham. All in the games off camera, and I said we'd struggle to get points, and we did. We lost 3-2 to Tottenham Hotspur. We were 3-0 down, almost brought it back. It was very, very close. We almost did. But yeah, 3-2 defeat here at Tottenham Stadium. Spurs with a 2-0 lead in the first half. Andrea Bellotti playing up front for them. And I know how good he is on these games. I've used him before. He is very good. He made it 1-0, and then Son doubled that lead minute before half-time. Then we gave away a penalty, which Bellotti converted for his second goal of the game. That was on 64 minutes. But then the comeback started. It was an own goal, actually, that gave us the first goal. Davinson Sanchez. A glint of fortune for us there is it was a clearance which I think hit Sanchez and ricocheted off him back into the goal. So that was 3-1. And then not 3 minutes later, they gave away a penalty. Mark Noble converted it. 3-2. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that third goal. Spurs actually had the ball in the net a fourth time, but Bellotti's goal to get his hat-trick was disallowed. We did okay with this one, considering we were underdogs. I think we played pretty well. Another day could have got a point, but yeah, Spurs with a 3-2 win there. We did get some points off camera, thankfully. We beat Leeds United 2-0 at London Stadium. Not as much possession as our opponents, but more shots on target, XG better than theirs as well. So good to see us get some points here. Ale with a goal on 26 minutes to make it 1-0, and then Yarmolenko scoring to make it 2. That was on 40 minutes. Yeah, much better performance here. Good team performance. Defended really well as well to get that clean sheet. Then we struggled against Chelsea, a 3-1 home defeat here. Chelsea just much, much better than us on the day. We did get a goal, but really didn't look like scoring other than that. Memphis Depay with the opening goal for Chelsea inside 10 minutes. Good start for them. Ale equalised on 32 minutes. If I remember, there was a bit of fortune over that. I think he did capitalise on a mistake. It's been a while since I actually played this game, so my memory is a little bit hazy about what exactly happened. Chelsea retook the lead. Ogbonna put in his own net. That was a very unfortunate one. Again, an attempted clearance which bounced off and couldn't do much about it. And then Chelsea made it 3-1 deep in the stoppage time, and N'Golo Kante with a goal on 93 minutes. Then we went to Anfield to take on Liverpool. Amazingly, this was only 1-0. We did beat them in the home fixture. That was just before Christmas. And then Liverpool here, 13 shots on target. The 1-0 win, Joe Matip with the only goal. Fabianski was a very busy man in goal. We did pull it back to a back five for this one. And yeah, managed to limit it to just the one goal. Couldn't create too much going forwards. We did get a few shots on target, but chance-wise, really not very much. And then we got knocked out of the FA Cup by Man United, a 2-1 defeat at London Stadium because we defeated Crewe to get to round 4. We got Man United, which is the first really tough cup draw we've had in this series. We've very much done well to avoid the big teams in these draws, but United with the 2-1 win here. I don't know if this game was a case of us just having really bad luck or not taking our chances, because we had 17 shots in this game, an XG of 1.75, but just 2 shots on target, which was a shame. One of which was a penalty, which we got early on, and Carlos Fernandez did put it into the net to give us a 1-0 lead inside 4 minutes. United equalised on 27 minutes, Pogba with that goal, and then Diallo with a goal on 75 minutes. I think it's Amad Diallo, is that his name? Yeah, Amad Diallo, who is a player that I don't think has actually joined Man United yet. I think it's a deal that's not going to come in until January. I'm not quite sure though. But one thing you will notice about this team is that we have a new name in goal. So let's show you our new goalkeeper, Bartolomej Dragowski. Fabianski is looking like he's going to retire at the end of the season, so we're going to be replacing a Pole with another Pole. So Dragowski has come in, he's 24, also Polish, £12 million from Fiorentina, where he's been okay, not really done amazingly. He's uncapped for the Poland senior team, because of course Fabianski's been playing a lot of games. So I think he's still got quite a lot to prove. He's still very young, so hopefully he can be a player that can be here for a while. He's on a 3.5-year deal, so we'll see how he does. We do need to get a backup goalkeeper, though. Darren Randolph has left. I think he's gone to Wolves. Yeah, Randolph has gone to Wolves for £450,000. We've got a bit of money for him. 34. I don't know how much he'll play for Wolves, if he's just going to be a backup, because you can imagine Roy Patricio is going to play the majority of their games. Also in transfer news, Felipe Anderson has left and gone to Marseille, so our reunion with him was short-lived this time round. Just 2 appearances for me in the league. Scored a couple of goals in friendlies, but other than that didn't do too much. And then he suffered a injury, I think it was a broken ankle or something. Broken foot, that's what it was. So Anderson has gone. Marseille did initially approach him on a pre-contract, so he was going to join in the summer, but we decided to try and sell him now. So he's gone to Marseille now for £9 million, which I think is pretty good going. I'd rather sell him for 9 now than for nothing at the end of the season, basically. But anyway, that is everything gone through off camera. In the league, we are somehow still in 5th place, despite winning just 1 of our last 4 games. But, you know, the ones that we lost are against the teams above us. Chelsea, United and Liverpool, all teams that we've lost to. And, of course, Spurs there as well. So we're still looking pretty good. Anyway, into the second leg against Arsenal. I'm not too confident about this, but we're going to go defensive and just try and play for a draw. Just try and avoid defeat in this one, and then make sure that we lead on aggregate going into, by the end of the second leg, basically. Now, we've been playing Randolph throughout these cup games, so we could stay with Dragowski, or we could bring in Fabianski, who's doing well. So I think we're going to go Fabianski, and I think we'll keep Dragowski. I don't know. I feel like Dragowski is just going to maybe be like, not an understudy, but just waiting in the wings. And then next season, we can fully pull the trigger on him as our first choice goalkeeper. But Fabianski, seeing as this is looking like it's going to be his last year, we want to, let him go out on a high. He's a good goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper. 17 clean sheets last season. So we're going to let him do his thing. And then next season, I think Dragowski will move to be our first choice. But the team's looking pretty good. Gomez got a bit of a injury concern. Apart from that, we're looking good. Bowen also needing a fitness test. Might be good enough for the bench, but I think we'll keep the team as it is for today. I'm going to replace Cardozo with Ogbonna. That's the only change I'm going to make there. And actually, we need to bring Rice in, don't we? Where is Rice? Oh, he's in midfield. Okay. We'll start... where's Souček? There's Souček. We'll start Souček in place of Diallo. We'll give Bowen a space on the bench. I think that would be good. We just about missed out on the final last season. Everton knocked us out in the FA Cup semi-finals. So hopefully we can go one step further and get a cup final today. We've got a few aggressive players out there, but let's see. Okay, here we go. Just avoid defeat and we'll have a final. Very, very simple. Easy to say, not easy to actually follow through on. 23 minutes gone. Arsenal with a throw in here. Hector Bellerin. And, Zinchenko's brought him down right on the edge of the box. I think that was inside, so I feel like Arsenal are going to get a penalty here, but the referee is going to VAR. I think this will be given as a penalty. It looked inside. It wasn't. Okay, that's a surprise. Free kick for Arsenal, 36th minute of the game. Header away by Angelo Ogbonna. His Lacazette to Gabriel. And Kieran Tierney to Longley, who I believe scored in the league fixture a while ago. Arsenal beat us 4-1 at Emirates in the league. Don't want a repeat of that. Here's Tierney to Torreira. And Lacazette passing it around the edge of the box here, Arsenal, but yet to actually break into that 18-yard box. But lots of final third passes, and Fabianski pulls off a save against Xhaka there. Can we deal with the corner kick? Hopefully we can. And it's Fabianski holds on to the header from Gabriel. Goes long, looking for Fernandes, who finds Emi Buendia. And this could be a chance to break and lead here. And Buendia fires an effort, low drive, but just wide. No shots on target yet, but we have kept Arsenal out at least. And halfway through, we have done half the job. Hopefully, in the second half, we can continue to do that. But Arsenal knocking on the door. 3 shots on target to our 0. XG 0.44. So not expected to have scored yet. Hopefully, we can keep it going. We're still leading on aggregate. Make sure that's the case at full time. Very simple team talk there. Right, we are regrouping when we lose possession. We are going to hold the shape when the possession's been won as well. We are really going to try and grind this out and just really frustrate Arsenal here. We're going to make Buendia just more supportive of a winger. Souček's going to be a defensive DLP. We're going to keep that flat back 5. We just need to frustrate Arsenal here. That's all we need to do. Maybe counter and try and get 1 goal. Away goals aren't a thing. So if this goes 1-0 Arsenal, it will go, I think, straight to penalties, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Bellerin, though. This could be a chance for Arsenal here. Rice clears it. Good work. Here's Malang Sarr to Xhaka. Torreira. Oh, Tierney is going to come into some space here. And it's across the face of goal. And it's Lacazette and Aubameyang at the far post. It is 1-0 Arsenal. As it stands, it is even on aggregate now. Arsenal could get a second and go ahead. We could go back in front if we get a goal. I've gone attacking. Why did I do that? Oh, that was like an instinctive reaction now. But if we can get it level, I wouldn't mind going out of penalties here. Aubameyang was onside and Fabianski went for it. Don't really think he needed to. All right, I'm going to encourage the players. It hasn't been a great performance by us, but I'm not overly disappointed. It's a tough game, although the defending has not been good today, actually, looking at this. Rice as libero hasn't been working as well recently. We're going to bring him up as a defensive midfielder because, yeah, it's not been working as well recently. I'm not quite sure what's happened, but the performances just aren't coming for him. We've brought on Richarlison for Origi, just trying to change something here. 75 minutes. It's still 1-1 on aggregate. As it stands, we're going to go to a penalty shootout, which I wouldn't be too disappointed by. Not 82 minutes. Buendia is going to come off. We need to start thinking about penalties now, though. Mark Noble definitely needs to come on. We are going to replace Rice with Noble. We're going to make Souček a box-to-box. Noble, DLP defend. And we are going to bring off Buendia. And we're going to go Yarmolenko on the right-hand side. So all 3 changes made on 82 minutes. Hopefully, penalties will go our way. We just need to hold on. We're going to go defensive. We've got 2 minutes left of normal time. And we're into the last minute. Right, we've had 94 minutes. Okay, we are going to penalties. So, Mark Noble's definitely taken one. Souček's definitely taken one. I think we've got our first 5 here. And then we just go with whatever after that. So we'll go Souček, Noble, Richarlison, Fernandes, Yarmolenko. And then the rest, I think, we'll just go with whatever. Do you know what? Fabianski's composure at 16. He could take one. His penalty taking is 1, but he's very composed. So I'm going to put him, like, maybe at number 8 or something like that. Let's put him in there. I mean, hopefully it doesn't get this far. But we'll wait and see. So I think we've got our first 5. And then after that, it's whoever wants to take one. I'm going to list him as that, but we'll see. Right. We've got a team talk before a shootout here, which I think is new. I don't think you used to have team talks before penalties. We could say what will be, which is always my mantra with penalty shootouts. It's very much a coin toss. Pick your spot and don't change your mind. Okay, everyone's looking positive. Fernandes displaying little emotion. So hopefully that's not a bad thing. He's not nervous. He's just very, I don't know, nonchalant. Is that the word? Anyway, let's see what happens. Why is Agbona going first? Wait, did I set that up wrong? Agbona is the first person to take the penalty. He has put it in. It is 1-0 West Ham. Have I just set that up completely wrong? I assumed it was top to bottom. I don't know what I've done. If I put it in the wrong order, I'm going to be embarrassed. Aubameyang has hit that into the roof of the net. It's 1-1. Okay, here's Thomas Souček. For some reason, Agbona was first. I don't know why that is, but Thomas Souček is going to take our second penalty here. And it's a low one, and it's into the right corner. That is 2-1. Now it's Arkadiusz Milik, another pole for Arsenal. Of course, Fabianski, a former Arsenal goalkeeper. And it's saved! Fabianski has saved the penalty from his teammate from Poland. And now Richarlison to make it 3-1 and really give us an advantage in this penalty shootout. And it's straight down the middle. That is a great penalty by Richarlison. 3-1. West Ham in the driving seat now. And it's Lacazette to try and keep Arsenal somewhat in it. Can Fabianski save a second penalty? Not quite. He went the right way, but it was a good penalty by Lacazette. And now Mark Noble, who is very good with his penalties for West Ham. And that one's a good one. And now the pressure is on Arsenal, who have to score this to stay in. And who is it for Arsenal? It is Mohamed El Neni, the Egyptian? I actually don't know where he's from. I think he's Egyptian. Might be Moroccan. I don't remember. But El Neni has to score this to keep Arsenal in the shootout. And Fabianski saved it! We're in the Carabao Cup final! I did not see that coming. I really didn't see us winning this shootout. But do you know what? In the 90 minutes, we weren't good. 0 shots on target, but we did our job. We kept Arsenal at bay. They did get 1 goal, but kept it at just 1-0. We led on aggregate, took it to penalties, and Fabianski is the hero. I mean, I said go out big in this final season. He's done that. Fantastic. Saves penalties from Milik and from El Neni. And West Ham are in the Carabao Cup final. I think we're going to take on Spurs because I believe they had a pretty big lead over Norwich. But we're through to the Cup final. That first leg was important. That first leg victory was huge. And Arsenal will be disappointed that they didn't play better in that first leg. I'm very pleased with that. And we are going to be taking on Spurs in that final. That will most likely be next episode. What have we got coming up? We've got those Europa League games as well. Oh, God, what do we do? Next episode, I think we're going to do both games against Bayer Leverkusen. I think we'll play Newcastle, Arsenal and Villa off camera. And then we'll do both legs against Bayer Leverkusen. And then after that, we'll have a video just for that cup final, because this could be a chance for a trophy this season, and I really like that. I really didn't think we were going to come out of that as finalists. I really didn't think so. I thought Arsenal would actually batter us at Emirates, but only 1-0. I mean, yeah, we didn't look like scoring, but we went out there to defend, and we did that. So I've got to be pleased with the lads. They did well, and the shootout as well. I mean, I said it came down to a coin toss, and in the end, it turned up trumps for us. So I'm very pleased. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do subscribe and turn on notifications. Again, apologies for the short absence from videos, of course, security problems, I'm going to call them, with PlayStation, but all sorted now. But yeah, next episode we'll have the 2 games against Leverkusen in the Europa League. Hopefully we can progress a bit further there, but to be honest, anything beyond the knockouts is a bonus for me. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see next time. And then after that, we'll have that cup final. But that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.